Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Last sound check. Last sound check. Here we are live. Welcome everyone. This is Ero, the European Race Organization, and this is the F2 grid in Belgium, the very much traditional circuit, very traditional in Formula One. You know, lots of stories around it. Yeah, we're gonna be having fun here in this, which is the 8th round of the F2 grid. This is the 8th round out of 12 of the, of the rounds we have for the season 11. Yeah, and we're gonna be having this qualifying with 18 minutes, and yep, apparently weather's kind of cloudy. Let's see if possibly we would be having rain. You know, it's always a possibility, right? In races in Belgium, right? Yep. The grid is not that full. We have 12 brave drivers here. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about each of them. This is Best Destroyer. I just need to check some other things regarding the audio. I hope you guys are hearing, and I would even appreciate if you guys can give some feedback if you're hearing everything okay, and we can even chat along, in the stream. Yep. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be talking about the championship. Who's the leader. There's definitely some important absences in this round. I don't know what's going on. It's only 12 drivers. Some of them, or many of them, are also reserve drivers, right? But yeah, one thing I can tell you guys, Belgium is always fun. Yeah, there's lots of stories around it. The race itself has its peculiarities. It's dangerous, definitely, right? Look, these guys, they're already fighting, it's just the opening lap. They're going to be opening lap together. We're talking about Best Destroyer and Annie's, which is the leader, by the way. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So Annie's already affected, definitely, in his opening lap. He can have some slipstream there, but definitely he will be affected. There's no other way. Apart from being, not good to, start and open a hot lap that close to each other. Yeah, yeah. Potentially he'll have, some edge here with the slipstream, but now, yeah, no, his hot lap is totally condemned to the point, I don't know, of maybe having something addressed by the stewards. Yeah. Same thing at Best Destroyer. So he's not only Best Destroyer, he could be called Lap Destroyer, right? Because he destroyed Andy's lap. And that's the first punchline for the evening. Yeah, you can rate it in the chat. Let me just check in the chat if someone is watching us. Otherwise, I start inviting people, Yeah, so far so good. Nobody's watching. There's some likes around it. If you guys can, please do me a favor and give some feedback if you're, what you're doing in this live stream, what you expect to see. If you're, let's say, rooting for or supporting some of the drivers there. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to hear what you think about it. And, well, let me just share the live stream again with some of my Brazilian friends. Yeah, while Best Destroyer is really messing up, and it's scored the lap, and it's definitely not a good one, even though it's the fastest lap by now. He's the only one who made something, right? We have Bulletproof here. Yeah, with his AlphaTauri. Let me put some other further data here, Oh, Noise actually was on intermediates and I didn't see that. Or maybe he... No, yeah, he was on intermediates, yeah. I'm not sure if it's valid. Oh, Cameron's there. Okay, the boss is there. Cameron just scored 142.737. This is, let's say, the provisional pole by now. Of course, there's room for improvement here. I'll set some stuff up here, like, the track information, guys, stuff that I like. Even telemetry. I like telemetry. Yeah, just to see how those guys are doing. Where Bulletproof is on his third sector, he has the final chicane before the finish line. Let's see how his time is going to be. 140, 141, yeah, 141.7. That's the provisional pole by now, which is already beaten by Vicious. Vicious, what is that? Vicious Hydra? Yeah. Possibly a driver from another tier. I'll check the standings here just to see if I find this guy's name, along with the others like Bulletproof. Who else? Oh, Liam. Liam is out. I don't know exactly if it was a DNF or maybe he just retired due to penalties. I can even check that. That would be interesting. Yep. Apparently he retired because there's nothing on the incidents board here. So let's continue, right? So Noise is just, maybe... the reasons for you at this point using intermediate tires where, weather conditions are definitely not favorable for this tire compound, right? So there's nothing wet around there. Maybe he's trying, his controller or even the steering wheel, whatever he's using. Maybe he's not that confident with the setup of his controller or racing wheel. So that's the normal reason for such a strategy like that, While we have Clement, I'll get his full name, but I just know his first name is Clement. He's opening his first lap. His first hot lap. No, he's not. He's not using any ERS. So, and he's on hard tires, so I don't know. I really don't know why using a hard tires. Hard tires at this point, I'm not saving them, for the actual race. There's definitely always stuff to learn. While Bulletproof checks in, returns to the pits. Yep, gonna check again with the others if there's any kind of feedback on the chat. Apparently not. Yep, should be alright. So let's check for others, right? So this is Deriog. He is opening his first hot lap. He just made it through Eau Rouge. Now it's the Camel Straight, where we're having the second DRS on. Then we have the famous Les Combes, which is a sequence of 3 turns, right, left, right. And you remember, there was some collision between Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso 2 years ago, 2022, where Fernando Alonso left a famous quote, which was, "Oh, this guy only knows how to race in the front." Yeah, that also came from history, and it was in the first turn of Les Combes, when Deriog had his lap invalidated. So we should look for someone else. IRT Crack, he also has his lap invalidated. McLussy, whatever. And he has a lap time of 1:42.338, and he's returning. Yeah, he doesn't have any ERS left. So he's done as well. Crack is done as well. Rajwell, he has the provisional P3 on his AlphaTauri, and he's at 142.1, and he is at apparently his second try. So let's see how he goes with that through the sector. So he's going to be closing. There's still some turns, but he'll have traffic actually. There's a Ferrari and another AlphaTauri right in front of him, and this can be a problem. Yeah, the Ferrari left, which is Annie's actually. He's going to be closing sector 2. Yeah, no, that's not a valid lap. He's more than 3 seconds ahead, so he should be returning. Let's check for others. Let me talk about the standings. So, right now, the provisional P1, and if someone can help me on that, I don't know why we don't have the Spanish standings yet. So, is there any steward decisions going on? But there's no points there. So, without counting round 7, which was the Spanish GP, we should consider the standings as they are. And the provisional leader is STR Noise, which is by now at his outlap, and finally with the red tires. Yeah, the lap is invalidated, but it's still his outlap, so he's warming tires up. So he'll be later trying to set up a fast lap. The second place is with Clement, which is Clement 04 in his Mercedes. So Clement should be returning, I guess. It's an invalidated lap, and he has full DRS. Yeah, and he's on hard tires, so I don't know what the strategy is. But he's P2 in the championship. And the third one is absent right now. It's his CPI Otapa. He's not here, so he's going to be missing some valuable points out of this round. And the fourth one is Jericho Balgos, who's from Northern Ireland, and he's on the Mercedes, and he's not there yet. He's not there either, so he won't be joining apparently, also because the other Mercedes is occupied by the boss, Cameron. Cameron's there, and he's setting P6 right now. So while we see Vicious, and sorry I missed that, Vicious is out. He already retired. I don't know why. Yeah, I need to check again. Yeah, once I missed. Let's have a look. Yeah, he had terminal damage. Yeah. Not good. He won't be having his last try. And he's somehow vulnerable to some others trying to set a faster lap. Cameron set the second best time, and it was really close, 141.7, very close to Vicious Hydra, but he didn't make it. It's still P2. Let's see if he still have time, and if he can manage to try again, yeah, and maybe improve it. While Bulletproof is also on the same tenth of a second, 141.7, he is P3, the provisional P3. Let me check him on the standings, on championship standings. I don't see. Oh, Bulletproof is there. His name is David Clark. He is in the AlphaTauri, as you can see, and he's the provisional P8 at this point on the standings, right? With a very good, so far, provisional P3, right? Yeah. We talked about Ennis. He's the leader. Rajwell, he's also on the standings at P9. He is Rajwell Inisia from the Netherlands, right? We also have McCluskey, and I just can't find him on the standings. He should be a reserve driver. Oh, he's as Mr. Lucy, Tabet Lucy, and he's actually Spanish. Hola, amigo, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, muy bien. Yeah, it's very good to see someone from Spain also here. And IRT Crack, I can't see him. Yeah, I actually can. He's a reserve driver on P5. His name is Malvin Allens from Great Britain. Yeah, Dariog. Did we talk about Dariog? Dariog is P14. He's from Williams. He's at the Williams team. Best destroyer. I can't find his name. Best destroyer. Are you there? Oh yeah, Alfie Beth from Great Britain. Yeah, an official driver of this F2 tier racing with the Haas. Okay, cool. So all the drivers right now are on pit except for McLussy, who is in his outlet. Yep. He's not in a hurry, as you guys can see. Possibly waiting for the last second. You can see we still have 2 minutes left, 2 minutes 20, until this qualifying session is over, right? So we have already 4 drivers on the first sector, except to McLussy, who's going to be the one starting. Yeah, other drivers just left as well. Yep, everybody's going to be trying one last time. Cameron as well. He's leaving. He's going to be the last one. Not sure he's going to be making though, because there's only 1 minute left. Same thing with Ennis. I'm not sure Ennis will make it. Yeah, it's not much time for that. It's 1:37. I'm curious about that. So the others will open up their laps. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drivers who are going to try, their last chance to set up their fastest time. And then, oops, okay. Now I understood how Ennis will make it. Not sure this is valid though, but you guys saw that, right? Here's the champ. Yeah, we should learn from the best. Whoa. Very Crystal thanking. Yeah, it's getting up, right? Yeah. Hey mate, wish you well. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm just having fun here. And also with my Brazilian friend saying hello, Leonardo Mael, hello F-Trunk, and some symbol here. I just can't describe what it is. And Wesley Albuquerque, always improving his English, saying my friend Trunk, most known, whatever. I can't understand what he's saying. Should be another language. Well, that's weird. Okay, while we're going to be having drivers on their fastest lap, the first one was McLussy, right? Is he improving? Yeah, he's improving just 1/10 of a second. And after him, we're having Roswell. Is he improving? Yeah, we couldn't see that, which is alright. Let's set ourselves into McLussy. I'm curious if Ennis is gonna make it. Did he make it? Yep. Apparently he made it. He made it. He's at his fast lap. We'll see that. But we have a Haas. Best destroyer is already out. And we can see that from noise. Is this gonna disturb noise in any way? Yeah, whoa. A little bit, right? I forgot the name of that turn. That turn is really, really challenging. I can check it though. And here we have noise. Trying to close his second sector. Yeah, loss of seconds. 4 seconds. Bulletproof set the fastest time right now. And McLussy is also at 4th. Roswell climbed up to P5. And we have Ennis now down the last sector. Noise is going to be finishing as well. Let's have a look at Noise. Is he going to make it? Yeah, 1:41.0, the new fastest time. I guess we have also Ennis doing a good lap. He's improving just 2/10 of a second. He's going to improve a little bit, but not much. Oh, maybe it was vicious. Ennis set P3 And this qualifying session is over. Definitely over. And the pole position is the champ. It's Noise in his Red Bull 141.040. Let me check again. Just a second. Yep. P1, pole position for STR Noise. P2 for Bulletproof. The third one is Ennis, and then Vicious Hydra. Cameron the Boss on P5. McLussy, Spanish Pride on P6, and then Roswell, Dariog, Crack, Clement, Best Destroyer, and Liam, which apparently had a penalty. He didn't participate in this qualifying. Wesley Albuquerque, the best narration. I'm not sure about that, but thank you. Thank you, Wesley. Okay, right now drivers will be setting their strategy up. They know better what the weather forecast is going to be, even though this is an approximate weather forecast, which is provided by the system, by the game. But yeah, they are rolling the dice. They're setting up their strategies. They have some extra tires provided to them for the session. Weather, at least as we can see, will start as dry. And we won't be having formation lap according to the rules, according to Ero rules, right? Let me check here the standings once again. Yeah, Ennis is P5 on the standings, right? Once you guys see up there the time clock counting down from 30 seconds on, this means drivers, they should get set with their strategy. They are also adjusting fuel levels, so if they know more or less what is, the level of fuel consumption, that they can also more or less predict how much fuel they need for the whole race. This race is going to be 22 laps. It's a 50% lobby setting, which means 22 laps. No, it's taking a while. Yeah, provided it's not a glitch in the system. As the first one hits start, then the countdown starts. Sound check again. Sound check again. Yep, it's working. I'm just a bit concerned because it's taking too much. Let me check if there's any kind of information, if the lobby is alright. Yep, it is alright. Yep, we have the 5 red lights and lights out. Away we go. Away we go. And Noise already took the lead. He's already ensuring it. But, Bulletproof is on his left. Yep, he went a little bit wide, but yeah, and he made it. He made it through. He will get into a whoosh on the front. He got the position from Noise. Noise is right behind him with Vicious Hydra out there. And then, oh my goodness! Vicious Hydra is out, and you saw that live here. Yeah, oh, terrible whoosh. We have a virtual safety car right now going on. Apparently the driver is safe. We won't be showing much images there because now it's up to the doctors. And it's not a full safety car, it's just a virtual safety car where, obviously there can't be any overtakes, and drivers should maintain 40% of the, the maximum speed. There's a delta time they should be managing. If they get this delta time negative, they should back off, otherwise they will have a very tough penalty which is a drive-through. Okay, Bulletproof. Oh, let me check tires, right? Tires are important. Yep, that's always important, along with other things here. Yep. And yep, now we have everything. Bulletproof actually started on medium tires. That's why maybe he got the lead on turn 1, went in wide. He went wide, and he made the overtake into Noise. Yeah, somehow a surprise at any moment. Yeah, and it can happen. So it's still virtual safety car, but it's gonna be ending soon. Green light, green flag, and Noise is very close to Bulletproof. They're very, very much together, so there will be pressure into Bulletproof, and other drivers are also coming. Yep, Bulletproof is under pressure. They're going through the chicane. He had oversteer on the first leg of the chicane, but Noise is chasing him. Oh, spin there. Roswell and Best Destroyer. Oh, Best Destroyer had his wing destroyed as well. Roswell somehow apparently survived, and Clem is also on P10. And we again have a virtual safety car due to debris that were left by Best Destroyer. Who is still there? Is he going to be disqualified? He is. He wasn't able to move himself. He didn't have his front wing anymore, and he is disqualified. Whoa, it's just lap 2, guys. And 2 drivers already left due to accidents. Best Destroyer in Eau Rouge. Vicious Hydra in Eau Rouge. And now we have Best Destroyer on the exit of the last chicane. Yep, that's sad. That's very sad, but it's already green flag to the whole track. And we have this dispute from Bulletproof and Noise. It's actually a whole train. Everybody's pretty much together. So they're followed by Ennis and then Cameron and Meklas and Liam, which are on softs. What's the start of the race Liam had, right? He's already P6. He started from the back of the grid. Yep. DRS is not active yet, it's still second lap, but now once they cross the finish line and they open the third lap, DRS will be activated on the Camel Straight, that one up there after Eau Rouge, right? Drivers are setting fastest time at this point, but it's just the start of the race, and the race director is telling us DRS is enabled. We have a dispute here. Liam also passed Cameron, and he's taking the best of the soft tires. Yep, they're making it. Will Cameron switch back? Yeah, maybe, possibly yes. No, he couldn't. Liam is P4 at this time. Arctic Lag is already getting a penalty, and Bulletproof he passed Noise. Oh, he took it back actually. Whoa, there's dispute going on. Bulletproof on medium tires. He switched back from Noise. Apparently he lost that as well. He lost his position as well during the Camel Straight on DRS. Yep, it's happening. Not many drivers, but a lot is happening here, including this dispute from Cameron. Cameron very close to Liam. You know, this is a kind of high wear track. You know, tires, they really go away and get worn pretty fast. So those drivers, which is Liam and Meklas on soft tires, they will already suffer a little bit from lap 4 on, in my opinion, right? Liam is chasing Ennis. Yep, it's still a train, but Cameron's the closest one. Yeah. Look at this on the chicane. Yep. Everybody here has DRS, except the one on the front, which is Bulletproof. So I guess that's the chase we gotta check, right? Because Noise will have DRS, but Bulletproof will not. So let's have a look on that one and see how they go through Eau Rouge. Yep, DRS activated. Noise is pretty close. I believe he's going to be making it. They can do this kind of DRS games, right? Yep, he made it. Yep. Noise takes over the P1 position right now on his hard tires and takes the lead again. And now it's up to Bulletproof to defend himself from Ennis on his Ferrari. Meklas and IRT Crack, they got penalties. So this is good for Dariog, who's somehow inheriting P6 and P7. Yeah, this is also part of the strategy. Yeah, because some of the drivers, they started on hard tires, so it can happen, maybe. I don't know if someone can tell us, if Vicious Hydra and Bastard Trier, who were in the game, who were in the race, if they can tell me what the weather forecast was going to be. It would be interesting. While Bulletproof is very, very close and not losing any kind of ground. Oh, they're actually side by side on the third sector, and Bulletproof made it without DRS, without anything. He made it, and he's again on P1. Noise is gonna be having DRS once again, and everybody's together. Look at this, guys. Yeah, pretty impressive. Yeah, and congrats to these guys for not raising any accidents at the point. So yeah, be gentle, be calm, be competitive, because we want to see it. Oh, and Cameron got his penalty as well, just in 5 laps. That track limits penalty is unfortunate, let's say. Okay, while Noise is passing Bulletproof, he has DRS. Whoa, he won't be making it this time. He has the outside though. Now he has the inside. They're still negotiating, leaving space for each other. Almost a touch, or maybe a touch there, and now definitely a touch between Noise and Ennis. And Bulletproof is still in the lead here, while Cameron went down a little bit, some positions there. Cross Liam is P4. They're all together, but only the first 4 drivers don't have any penalties yet. Looks like, well, Rajwell also got one. He's P10. Okay, lap 5, which is maybe, oops, accident. Is it Dariog? Yeah, Dariog went out. Now his car's ghosted, and he's losing also position to Rajwell. He's the last one on track, P10. Okay, the dispute continues here. Bulletproof and Noise. Apparently it's going to be like that till the end of this race. Despite any accidents around, and we don't want them, right? I don't want them. You say whatever you want on the stream. It's a short finish line, but Noise has the DRS. He got even closer to Bulletproof, and I believe this is going to be once again decided after the Ohush turn, when we're having the chemistry. Oh, Dariog is out. Apparently he retired. I don't know where, actually. But Dariog is out. DNF. While Noise made it. Yep. He made the overtake. Bulletproof trying to switch back, maybe. No, they're just next to each other. Going through the Les Combes, and now going full downhill, which is how it works on Sector 2. Yeah, those turns also have names, but those names are kind of, let's say, difficult, right? If we had more time, if drivers weren't that close to each other, I would be reading, the turn names and everything. It's fun, that's culture, that's the history of Formula 1 in front of us. This track is there maybe since the 80s or even the 70s, I'm not sure. Definitely the 80s. And yeah, and it's here as a virtual circuit for us, right? For sim racing. That's awesome. So Liam and Meklas should be struggling right now with those 5-lap-old soft tires, right? So they should make up their time, but by now, what I can say is the following. From P1 to P6, these drivers are all together in a DRS train, not losing pace to each other, and Noise is managing very well this beginning of the race because he has the harder tires, let's say those who last longer, but definitely with less grip. So he's doing a very good job into sustaining P1 at this time. This is going to be definitely paying off at the end of the race, unless we have the safety car, right? Then it's another story. We should check. Yeah, stay tuned. Let me see if there's any other comments from our followers, right? Yeah, so far so good, apparently. Yeah, the chat is quiet. So let's continue, right? So Bulletproof has the lead at this point. He managed it. You can't blink here, right? So no, Bulletproof already took the lead on this GP from Noise. Yeah, how many times? I guess every lap, I guess they somehow switched positions in this race. Yeah, very nice show these guys are putting on for us. But what's interesting as well is that, again, the 6 drivers are all together. Yeah, you can also see that Bulletproof is saving ERS, the battery, so he's not running out of battery. That's very important for the strategy itself. I know it's the beginning of the race, but definitely this can be a problem if not properly managed, right? You're going to be having less power, right? It's a hybrid engine, right? Well, Noise is close, very close. Will he try it? No, he didn't. They go together through the chicane, but Noise will have advantage. He's also saving ERS for the moment. Liam is actually using lots of ERS. He should be already struggling, as mentioned before. He should be struggling with his soft tires. When right now, McCluskey, Cameron, Roswell, they pitted. That's interesting because Cameron still had tires, so he was on medium tires. Not sure what happened for him. Yeah, maybe a wing change. I don't know. Yep, but he is now on hard tires, possibly being able to go to the end of this race on those hard tires, right? He'll be struggling at the end, but he can make it. We know he can, right? Yeah, yeah. So Liam is really, trying to still stay together with the pack. Considering, soft tires should be not in good shape at all at this moment. He should be pitting, but yep, he's still having some advantage there, like the DRS, but at the expense of using most of his battery. Right? And he's got a penalty. You saw that right in front of Liam's POV. Yeah, he went wide on that turn, and he has a penalty. So Liam now technically is the P3. Things are doing great for him at this point, and Ennis unfortunately got this penalty. He is in practice he is P4 right now. Yep. It's still a long race. We are at lap 8. We're not halfway there yet. It will come in 3 laps. Yep, it's happening. Nobody is entering pits this turn apparently. Not even Liam, right? Whoa. 9 laps already on those softs. So he should be going for one stopper with medium tires for the second stint. That should be his strategy. While, we can be having a 3 wide here. Ennis, Noise, and Ennis right alongside Bulletproof. My goodness, that's the fight for the lead. Now Noise with Ennis for P2, and Noise sustains his second place. What was happening on that camera straight, my guys? That's crazy. That's crazy. That reminds me, year 2000. Yeah, around year 2000, that legendary overtake from Mika Hakkinen into Michael Schumacher, and there was Ricardo Zonta, Brazilian driver, being left by those two. Yeah, Mika Hakkinen was chasing Michael Schumacher, and he made it, but both of them, they passed a left car from Ricardo Zonta on the Camel Straight. And Mika Hakkinen made it also to overtake Michael Schumacher. That's a legendary move. If you don't know it, check it out on YouTube. Google it. Check in YouTube. That's worth it. Definitely worth it. Yep. So Liam has not pitted yet. 9 laps with those soft tires, and together with the pack. running out of the ERS, as I said, while Bulletproof and Noise, they're doing really a strategic game on saving their batteries. It has been for many laps on the 70% mark, while now Noise has the DRS and now he's taking the lead, while Bulletproof is taking a little bit of draft there, slipstream. Yep, and now Noise is the leader. They're exchanging positions, but Liam is there. He can still do something. Yeah, but yeah, I'm wondering, how is tire wear on his car, because it's just too much, But he's committed into his one-stopper strategy. Apparently, I believe there won't be any kind of rain, and apparently he will go for medium tires very soon, which is going to be his final stint as well. And he's doing everything to still stay on the DRS zone, less than 1 second behind Bulletproof. Clem is P4 right now. Other drivers pitted. Apparently, I believe Ennis didn't pit. I believe he actually... Oh, he pitted. He has hard tires, 0 lap, brand new hard tires. So Ennis pitted, and he has a penalty, we have to say. And Liam finally is pitting. Let's have a look. Yeah, he was careful and controlling his car. Didn't get any penalties on the speed limiter for the pits. And he will probably be putting, medium tires on, yellow, Yep, and let's check again after Rouge if Bulletproof is gonna be passing Noise according to our protocol, right? Yeah, he made it. He made it again. He takes over P1, and now he's the provisional leader once again. That's somehow, I would say, mutually beneficial, because both of them, they're doing this kind of DRS game, and that's why they are P1 and P2 after 11 laps, which is half of this race. And we're still having, since lap 1, this exchange of positions between Bulletproof and Noise, or Noise and Bulletproof. Yep. Actually, Bulletproof should be struggling, because with medium tires at 10 laps, they're definitely not in optimal situation, while Noise still should be having some decent hard tires there, having more grip, so should be everything all right at his side. And they're downhill on sector 3, and apparently Noise doesn't want to wait much. He's already somehow losing some time there. He is side by side with a Bulletproof, and they will make the chicane together, and they're both going to pits. That was unexpected, actually. Both of them going to the pits on the opening of lap 12. Let's see how it's going to be. Clement also went to the pits. He's there. Let's see how the exit is going to be. Bulletproof is still on the front, leaving the pits, and there can be problems here on this exit. We should be checking it out. They will have traffic. Ennis and McLupsy are on the front. They undercut it. They made an overcut on Liam, on Bulletproof and Noise. So we have 3 drivers ahead of them. Of course, with more used tires, probably they will be caught up, especially Liam, because Liam has no battery at all. We gotta check that. And Bulletproof is actually already on the DRS on. Liam is going to be having pressure here. He's actually the provisional leader, because Ennis and McLusey, they have penalties, right? But definitely he will have lots of pressure there. Noise is chasing Bulletproof very closely, and now Noise has better tires. So lots of options going on. Especially on the high-speed corner there. The next one is to the... Oh man, they're so close. and so far very much respectful. There was a little bit of no space left from Bulletproof to Noise, but they managed it. Noise is still pretty close to Bulletproof, right? Um, yep, the chase is there. It is on. It is on. Oh man, what are those guys doing? Roswell, Cameron, Clem, all together. Yeah, I'll have a look on those guys. Cameron now side by side. No, they're still chasing. What's gonna be happening here? That's the final chicane before. Oh, there was a little bit of oversteer at Cameron's side. Clem as well. There's two together. Yeah, there's a train of five drivers ahead of us, but these guys at the back of the grid, they're closer. So I'll check those guys up, but if anything changes on the front, we'll go there. It's the chase of Clem into Roswell on the straight. He's going to be having the DRS. He's going to be trying to pass while nothing is happening so far. Yeah, and Clem made it. Clem made it. While positions on the front, they're still the same. And Clem got the penalty. He got the penalty. And Roswell got one as well. Yeah, apparently the second one. So, yeah. While Noise now at 5th place, he's really putting pressure on Bulletproof. These drivers are all together. Liam, I believe Liam now is in not a good, so much comfortable situation due to not having much ERS. You know, the battery. Yep. Five guys disputing, you know, this first position. Whoa, an accident there. Who's there? It was Crack. IRT Crack on the Aston Martin. He should be maybe a relative of my Crack. Yeah. Oh, and now exchanges. Lots of exchanges here. Liam took, is it still P3? Oh, some touches here between Bulletproof and Liam. Oh, and Noise as well. And he got some oversteer on the exit of Q1, turn 1. It's happening. Noise took the lead now from Bulletproof. And there has been some touches there. I believe it was Noise and Bulletproof actually. Side by side on the main straight. Now they're both having, all of them, they're having, you know, DRS. Yeah, N is on the lead. Meklas is second. Whoa, a Noise lost control of his car. I couldn't catch what happened there, but he's losing positions now. He's losing positions to Cameron. That's sad. Definitely sad, apparently. Possibly a touch, but yeah, I couldn't see it. So this makes options better for Liam in defending his position from Bulletproof. Yeah, Bulletproof has a little bit more of DRS there, but he is on worse tires for the moment. He should be better later, but not now. So Ennis has the lead, but he has the penalty. Now Noise has 6.7 seconds to Bulletproof due to the spin he had, and it's increasing in a way, so possibly a wing damage or something like that, so we don't know. Even the game is suggesting him to pit, or maybe he has set to pit. I can't see any damage on his wing and he won't be stopping at this point, so yeah, this is what's happening. And yeah, and now after Eau Rouge, again, we're going to be seeing how the dispute is going to be between those three guys here. Again, Ennis has a penalty on his Ferrari, and Liam is the provisional leader of this race, and now having as well the track advantage. Nobody's ahead of him, and he is on the physical lead as well. And maybe it's a good strategy as well, because Ennis can be a problem to Bulletproof in a way. You guys should remember what happened on Singapore when, am I right? It was Carlos Sainz, right? Giving a DRS on purpose to the McLaren of Lando Norris as a defensive strategy, right, for the two Mercedes, Lewis's Mercedes and also George Russell's Mercedes. And of course, it was Singapore because you guys should remember that Russell didn't finish the race. He went for the gap, but the gap was the gap from Singapore, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Bulletproof very close to Ennis. Will he take his chances around here? This is the final stretch before the chicane, and he made it. He passed Ennis, and now he'll be going for the chase into Crossleon. There will be fight. There will be more dispute for P1, and that's now the real dispute because there's no penalties yet, and it's everything to be decided on track. Liam and Bulletproof, and this is lap 16. We still have 6 laps to go. Noise is not able yet to catch up, and Bulletproof sent it to the outside, and Liam is more to the inside, and Bulletproof made it. He now has the track advantage, and he is the P1. And both of them right now, they're on same level, low level of ERS of the Barry. So, yep. So let's see how it goes. Because while Liam could be saving some Barry here, Ennis is there chasing him, right? And Noise is not catching up. He should be having some sort of damage, right? He's not catching up in pace anymore. Now he's kind of limit damage, possibly, because there will be some pressure from Camera and Clem. Yep. So the fight we're having here is just the fight. Oops, another accident around, and it's McLussy. McLussy went wide out of the track. Crack also got 3 seconds more. He should be having more than 3 seconds. Should be his second time. Maybe he's having 6 seconds. I will check that later. Oh, I can check that now. Why not? Yep, 9 seconds for Craig, 6 for Roswell. The other ones, they have 3 seconds. Yeah, where we're having, 4 colleagues watching us live. So if you can, leave your like button, and if you can write some comments there, I'll be reading them all. While McLussy is struggling here and going back to pits, he should be having some kind of wing damage. Okay, so Bulletproof somehow got, some advantage, and apparently Liam will not be chasing him on the Camel Straight. They are both with very low levels of DRS, while Ennis has a little bit. So, yeah, he can set up a strategy here, kind of, because he has the 3-second penalty. He could be, just chasing the pack, right? Saving Barry, and then, go for some attack in the end of the race, right? Once he's having hard tires, he should be better. He should be having more grip to the end of, by the end of the race. Yep. Liam is still on the limit of having DRS and being able to chase Bulletproof. It's being hard now because Ennis lost DRS. At this point, he won't be having it if he doesn't switch back. Yep. Yeah, he's activating it. He will have it. Yeah, activation zone is right there, and he will be having DRS. The 3 of them. McLussy, another penalty, 3 seconds. Whoa, is this 9 or 12? Yeah, 6. 6 for McLussy. Craig has 9. Roswell has 6. Oh, another accident, and that one was Cameron this time. Apparently no wing damage, no evident wing damage. It can be a minor one. but he lost position to Clem, to his teammate, which is actually now very close to Noise, and there can be some dispute here. Yeah, because Noise should be struggling with some damage. I don't know exactly which kind of one. Oh, look at that! What a massive oversteer he just had. And yeah, so Clem is going for the chase. He has his chances, even though he has a penalty, even though Noise is the champ. But Clem has a job to do, right? And oh, in 15 minutes there will be for Formula E. You know, the electrical cars, the electrical vehicles will start in Mexico in 15 minutes, and I have the package to watch it. Yeah, nice timing because we still have 4 laps here, so I'll be able to watch it. I'm not saying I like it, I'm just giving the benefit and I'm following them. Yeah, definitely not my favorite, but let's see it, right? People say it's the future. I prefer, fuel engines, those wonderful cars, burning a little bit of fuel despite any kind of narrative around it, which I respect, of course, but development is also there, and and especially in Formula One. Oh, by the way, we're not burning much, right? So it's just virtual, guys. Come on. Liam now has DRS, and apparently he's going to be taking the position from Bulletproof. Yeah, he made it. And now he's taking the lead. He is the leader of this race, and we are on lap 19. Oh, Cameron got another 3-second penalty due to track limits. Multiple warnings on track limits. And this race is still undefined. We don't know who's going to win this. We have Liam on the lead. Yeah, chased very close by Bulletproof. Possibly with better tires at the end of this race. And he's going outside on campus. And Liam, oh, that's sad. He's doing an awesome race and he lost control. Not sure if there was a touch there, but it was a very, very interesting, aggressive, and I hope clean overtake from Bulletproof wide through the outside on the campus corners. And I was able to remember the name of those turns. Yeah, so Bulletproof now is the leader. He is being he is under the chase of Ennis, who has a penalty. Now the question is, will Liam be able to pick up that difference, that gap, which is 4.5 seconds to Ennis, and possibly ensure a P2? So we're going to be having that. They don't have DRS. And yeah, apparently those two drivers on hard tires, they will be having better grip, better tire condition for this last 3 laps. We are at lap 20. Bulletproof somehow now in a more comfortable situation. He can even have Ennis overtaking him, which will still ensure his P1, because Ennis has a penalty. Liam is not so far able. Oh, now it's crack again, right? Yep. Back to pits. No, there's bottomless storage of wanks for you guys on the pit lane. Feel free. And he retired. Crack retired. We have now only 8 survivors here, on this race. 8 drivers in Belgium, and is now outside the DRS range to Bulletproof. Liam is not making it into catching up with Ennis. Apparently a damage or maybe worsening tire situations. Ennis is still on the DRS range. He's going to be having DRS for the finish line straight. No Barry at all. 5% only. And Liam got 5 seconds penalty on the pit lane, and he retired. He retired. Oh, that's not an accident, that's a retirement. That's unfortunate. He was really, really in a very interesting race. Unfortunately, the accident happened. This can be a sign he's not satisfied with the accident, not necessarily, a meaning that, that Bulletproof was guilty on that. That's up to the stewards, definitely. But what is real is that Liam wasn't into disputing this race anymore. He retired on the pits. It's only 7 now. It's only 7. Ennis is still chasing Bulletproof, but things are pretty much settled on Bulletproof, provided any mistakes take place, and races are races. Those things can happen. As the former champion of the 50s, Juan Manuel Fangio, the Argentinian, said, "Carreras son carreras." Races are races. Anything can happen. So Clem is very close to Noise. He didn't make it yet into overtaking Noise, even though they're close, even though they are on similar hard medium tire condition. But yeah, maybe he's not just forcing it because of the penalty he has, right? So even though he passes Noise, he won't be having the position because of the penalty, right? And Noise is not catching up to Ennis. Ennis is having DRS. And he's chasing. And right now we have the final lap with Bulletproof. This is the last time you're going to be seeing these drivers through the Camel Straight. Bulletproof takes a defensive line. Ennis is trying to change. Is he trying it? Is he making it? No, not there. Yeah, and now the part of last time this evening through the Les Combes turns and now downhill, Ennis and Bulletproof, which was consistent, exchanging position with Noise. Noise lost position to Clem on track, but Noise is gonna probably having the P3 position. Is still a podium for him, pretty much valuable for the championship reasons. He's better in the championship than when we started this round, right? And it's Sector 3. Bulletproof is closing Sector 2, opening up by the last time Sector 3 chased by Ennis, but safe in his situation. This was a whole situation he built up through those 22 laps of Belgian Grand Prix. That's the downhill straight until the last chicane, and he's going to be performing the chicane, and he has the finish line in front of him. Checkered flag for him. He wins this round, Belgian GP for F2. Bulletproof, and is on the second place with his Ferrari, and Clement is going to be crossing it, but Noise is going to be taking the position. He is the current leader of the championship standing, and is ensuring P3. Could be more. He had an accident. I don't know if there will be stuff for the stewards. Oh, Clem actually had some sort of DNF. I don't know what happened to him, and he will be losing positions. I don't know if it was a race quit or if he crossed the finish or he crashed by the finish line. Not sure what happened to him, but Cameron in that case is appointed by the game as P4, followed by Roswell and McLussey. McLussey got P6, and we're going to be checking that again. Yeah, so, if you... I don't know what happened to Clem. He's the driver of the day, but he's also the injured driver of the day because he DNF'd under not clarified positions, right? Here you go, AlphaTauri on the P1 on the top of the podium, and this is Bulletproof. Let me check his name. He deserves it, right? So Bulletproof is David Clark. He is the leader of this race. He won the race. He's P1. Yeah, and he won it, right? And Ennis is Anis Noka from Albania. He got P2 in his Ferrari, and also we have Noise in his Red Bull. And there you see how the final standings were, right? Bulletproof P1, Anis P2, Noise P3. Definitely, capitalizing lots of important championship points. Cameron P4, Roswell P5, McLussy P6. Not sure what's going to be happening to Clem, but once he DNF'd, the game appointed him as P7, and then followed by those who quitted or had accidents, which is Liam, Crack, Deriog, Beth Destroyer, and Vicious Hydra. So I hope you guys liked it. Let me just, pull some information from the race director. Look how many tires. Oh, I won't be able to show the race director because the game timed out. So actually it's time to say goodbye. So thank you guys very much for following through this round 8 of the Grid F2. If you guys are interested into joining, this very special league, which is called the European Racing Organization, yeah, you surely can find the Discord link on the description in the YouTube channel you're following here. Yeah, we have many layers on many different platforms. We have crossplay, we have PlayStation. Feel free to join, get more information. Thank you very much for joining us. See you next time. Goodbye, good evening, take care.